Hello lads and lassies, and welcome back to my channel. It's Mr. Mayhem. Today I will be bringing you my pickups for February 2023. Before we get into it, as always, if you do enjoy this, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. Support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, links in the description. And yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so we'll start off with the Xbox One games. I do have quite a few of them here, but they're all very cheap, but I'll go through them now. I do apologize, the lighting has changed. It's dark now. I was originally going to film this earlier when it was a bit brighter, but so I'm sorry if the lighting looks awful, but it's just so you guys can see what I'm holding up. So first off, we have Troll Hunters, Defenders of Arcadia. This is my girlfriend's. I probably will never play this unless the achievements are easy, but yeah, that's my girlfriend's. Picked that up for her. So then we have, if you've seen my unboxing video of it, we have the Darksiders quadrilogy games. Darksiders has been a series that I saw the first one advertised in an Xbox magazine when I was younger, and I thought it looked cool, but I never played it until a couple of years back when it was on PlayStation Plus. Not a couple of years back, it must have been like 5 years, but anyway, it was on PlayStation Plus, and I picked it up, played it for a little bit and liked it, but then never came back to it. My friend always went on about really liking Darksiders 2, but I never picked them up. But I've been playing through the God of Wars, and these are very much like these in terms of hack and slash, so I thought, you know what, I finally want to get into these, so I picked up all four of them: War Mastered, Definitive, number 3, and Genesis. For, I think I got these for a total of £35 for all three of them, and I've not played them yet because I'm getting really into something that we'll get to in a bit, but yeah, I'm really excited to get into these. But yeah, that's the Darksiders quadrilogy. Next up, we have a game that I have on Switch, but I wanted a physical copy for it, and it was like a $5, and that's Slay the Spire. This is a very, very, very fun, I believe it's a roguelike. I don't know the exact phrasing for it, but really, really enjoyed this on the Switch, and just wanted a physical copy for it. I probably will play this on Xbox at some point, but yeah, that's Slay the Spire. I paid £5 for that, because the physical copy of Nintendo Switch is a lot more expensive as far as I can remember. We have Anthem. Yes, I know I have Game Pass, and this is on Game Pass, but this was, I think this was £3, and I wanted to try it, and I have tried it, and it's not bad for £70 or however much it was. No, but I'm enjoying my time with it. I've only played like an hour of it, but I look forward to getting back to it at some point. But it's also one of these games that you pick it up and you're just kind of like, well, that's cool. I mean, if I don't come back to it, that's fine, but it didn't cost me anything. So. Another game that was like £3, Battle Chasers Night War. Now this is a game that when I looked it up, apparently a lot of people actually did like it, and I was confused as to why it was so cheap. And again, it's the same thing as Slay the Spire, but it's more story focused, it's not as random. But I've really enjoyed the 2 hours I've played with this, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it at some point. And again, it's a game that I can come back to later, because I didn't pay much for it. So, and the last Xbox One game is actually so I got Cyberpunk on the day it came out. It's Cyberpunk, but I got Cyberpunk on the day it came out, and I've had it ever since then, and it came with a steelbook and this. But I went to go back and play it the other day, but I couldn't find the second disc, because I could have sworn I put one disc in the steelbook, because I have the steelbook protectors. I put it in that, and then the play disc I had in just the case that's up there. So I thought, you know what, that'll be easy rather than me taking out the plastic case. But I couldn't find the disc, so I had to order a new set. But the good thing about this is that I get the stickers again, I get the map and postcards and everything again, so that's cool. But I do now own 2 copies of Cyberpunk 2077. The other one's up there. But yeah, I really enjoyed this game for what it was, and I'm looking forward to going back to it with the next gen update. So yeah, and that was the Xbox One games. So next up, we have the Series X games. Now, I've done unboxings for 3 out of 6 of these, so I'll quickly go through my thoughts of them. So, Evil West, got this cheap. It was like £20. I originally had this pre-ordered, but the reviews came out and it said it wasn't good. But then, like a couple of weeks after, I saw that people were like, "No, I actually like it," and it's very much a divisive game. But I'd always been interested in it, so I decided, fuck it, I'll just pick it up and play it. And I've played about half an hour of it, and it is fun, but I've just been playing something else that, like I said, we'll get to very shortly. But yeah, that's Evil West. Need for Speed Unbound. I have not been into a Need for Speed properly into a Need for Speed since Need for Speed 2015 or 16. I think it was 15. I really enjoyed that game, but ever since then it's just never captured me. But this, I love this. I've had so much fun with this. I love the art style, the amount of cars that are in the game. It's insane. I've played about 12, 13 hours, and I'm only just past the prologue. I'm loving this, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it. Yeah, it's awesome. Next up, we have Hogwarts Legacy, or Bigot Legacy, should I say. I'm just noticing now that the autofocus is focusing on my face and not on the case. I do apologize for that. But anyway, Hogwarts Legacy. I have gotten all the achievements out of this. This game went above and beyond my expectations. It is incredible. Some of the voice acting can be a bit stiff on your character's part, but I thoroughly enjoyed my time with it. And I'm surprised that it's as good as it is, and it's awesome. Quite an easy platinum. It's a little bit of a grind at the end, but by all intents and purposes, it is pretty easy. I wouldn't say it's easy in terms of if you're not into the material or the gameplay, then there's no point. But if you like this, then it's an easy platinum. It's awesome, though. I really, really, really enjoyed this. Put a good 4 or 5 days in. No, was it? I think I'm at like 3 days now, but yeah, just fantastic. Now this one I'm going to get judged for, but again it was cheap and it was something that I thought me and my girlfriend could play through. Balan Wonderworld. I know apparently it's terrible, but I have not much else to say. I haven't played it. I haven't even opened it. You can see the plastic, but yeah, I'll play it at some point. I'm sure my girlfriend will enjoy it, but yeah, that was like £5. Another game that is on Game Pass, but I kind of wanted it physically because I bought the season pass for it. That's Back 4 Blood. This is it's not focusing on me on the thing. Yeah, it's Back 4 Blood. This is the steelbook version. It's actually quite a lovely steelbook, to be honest, but this was a tenner, and I wanted a physical copy because I did buy the. Sorry, the focus is bugging me. Because I did buy the season pass for it, and I'm enjoying it. It's nothing like Left 4 Dead, but I really enjoying it quite a bit. So, yeah. Now for the game that I've been playing for the last 3 days, Marvel's Midnight Suns. This game is awesome. Now, this was a game that when I saw it first, I was like, "Oh, Marvel!" Looked into it and thought, "Oh, it's tactical. No, thank you." But it was half off, and I picked it up, and I am addicted. It is. I'm not paying attention too much to the story because that was the one thing that put me off. Is I kept looking up reviews, being like, "Oh, come on, someone just say loads of positive things." But the thing they praise about it is the combat and the gameplay itself is awesome, very addictive. But the story is just corny and horrible, and I agree with. Excuse me, and I agree with that. But I'm having such a blast with this game. Oh, honestly, I'm just loving it so much. Yeah, if you haven't tried this out and you like Marvel, definitely try it out. It's definitely not for everyone, but it's a very fun, tactical, turn-based game. It's a lot of fun, though. I'm really enjoying it. And that is all the Series X games. Now we'll do the PS4 ones. There's only 2 here. We have Lego The Incredibles. The reason I picked this up is because it came in a 3 for 2 at game. I've never played this one, and I'll probably play it with my girlfriend at some point. And Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection. Now I have this digitally, but I wanted it physically because I was on a bit of an Uncharted kick, and I'm gonna get back into playing them again. But yeah, pick these up. 3 for 2 with something else you'll see in a bit. But that's the 2 PS4 games. Now for the PS5 games, which is quite a lot. Yeah, so first up we have Biomutant. This is a game, again this was cheap, this is £15. This is a game that I've heard a lot about, and I've always been just very curious about it, but never really took the plunge. But I saw it was on sale for £15, and I could have gotten the Series X version, but I don't use my PS5 enough, so I've started buying some games for that instead. So looking forward to trying this out at some point. I have opened it and installed it, but I just haven't tried it yet. Goat Simulator 3. This is a game that I had no interest in until I saw Jacksepticeye play it, and yeah, this game is mental. I need to get back into it and play it some more, but it's just insane. Hogwarts Legacy for PS5. This is my girlfriend's. She bought this for herself, but it's in our collection. You know what I mean. But it's yeah, I mean, I talked about it. It's awesome. She's really enjoying it as well. This is the other game I got in 3 for 2, which was Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Now, the one I grew up with was Super Monkey Ball Adventure, and I know apparently not a lot of people like that, but I do. But I picked this up because this was a 3 for 2 with The Incredibles and Uncharted, and it's decent fun. Yeah, not much more to say on that one, really. Sonic Frontiers with the Day 1 Steelbook. Sonic is a character that I've never really been into, really, but I'd heard a lot of cool stuff about this one, so I picked it up half off, and first 2 hours I played it, I really enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it. Like I said, I bought this on PlayStation because I don't play my PS5 enough, but yeah. I will have a video, like kind of a rant thing going up at some point, either this month or next month, about just, it's to do with exclusives and stuff, but you'll see. And finally, a game that I actually bought at full price before, sold, and I bought it full price again because I really want to play through it. The Last of Us Part 1. Yeah, I know, but yeah, I don't know, it wasn't full price because I got money off with my game card, so I think I paid like $45 for this, but yeah, I really want to get into this again because the show is incredible. If you haven't watched The Last of Us show, watch it. It is insanely good. But I bought this again because I wanted to play through it, so yeah, no excuse, but that's the PS5 games. And finally, we are on to the 4Ks, which are there's only 5. So, first we had the Lego Movie Part 2. This was, sorry, the second part. This was like £4, and I had the other ones, so yeah, I don't really like this one as much as the first, or Batman or Ninjago, but I do want to give it another go, so. We have the Scream 25th anniversary steelbook that I've done an unboxing for. Love this steelbook, so happy I was able to get it. It's awesome. Not watched that in 4K though. I picked up Old because of Knock at the Cabin, which I really enjoyed, which you'll see my What I Watched video later on. But I picked this up and I've not watched it yet, but I do want to watch it at some point. Whiplash, it was $9.99 with any purchase. Yeah, I got this with the next movie I'm going to show you. This film is awesome. I've not watched it in 4K yet. And the last one is a film that I've wanted to see for ages, and that is Smile in 4K. I can really see the reflective foil, but yeah, it's Smile in 4K. I have watched this, and I'll give my opinion on that in the What I Watched in February video, which you'll see in a couple of weeks. But yes, Smile. So, that's it for my pickups for February. Let me know what you picked up. Let me know what you're playing, and converse with me in the comments. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more, support me on Patreon, follow me on Instagram, links in the description, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers!